It's known as one of the loudest stadiums in sports for a reason. And it'll only get louder as the collective 12th man starts cheering for their Seahawks. Welcome to Lumen Field in Seattle. Today, an NFC battle in store for us between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks.
Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started. And away we go from Lumen Field. This return starts at the 5. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Giants take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Now here's Cam Scadaboo on the ground. And he'll be met near the line to limit the game to a yard. And Mafe bringing that play to a halt. Nice run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Darts out of the shotgun. And he doesn't see a winner he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Finds him over the middle. And he'll be brought down along the 25-yard line. Defenses are fine with surrendering that completion if it means making the stop short like they did and bringing up fourth down.
Yeah, I like when these defensive coordinators say they want to populate the ball. And that was a perfect example of it. Don't let the playmaker get started.
Looking to return from the 29. Running down the left side. And he's going to set him up with a pretty short field here, Brock, after getting a big chunk on that return.
Over first and 10 at the Giants' 41-yard line.
So first down from the 41.
Cowboy 80! Cowboy 80!
Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. Well, maybe the rest of the game is going to be headed in the proper direction, Brock, but their first play winds up going backwards. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Has him on the quick hitter. And a gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face third down.
A gain of 2 brings up third and 9.
Tag!
Here he goes, third and long. Defender runs right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, not surprising that his reputation preceded him here, Brock. They got double coverage on him to try and slow him down.
Yeah, that's what you get. When you're this good and you're this talented, you're going to get the attention, especially early in the game. Now, what kind of adjustments can he make offensively?
Rejected by the crossbar. It's no good. And we continue to await our opening score of this ball game.
Well, that fooled me. He had it online. That wasn't the issue. Just didn't have the leg he needed. And the ball goes the wrong way as he's denied by the crossbar.
Going all the way to the end zone here. And it is knocked away. A shot to the end zone, answered there by a strong defensive effort. Second down.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
Throwing the out route complete. A solid gain there. Gets him across the 45 before he goes out.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Scadaboo now from the gun. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
On 1st and 10, here's Dart. Short throw is dropped. This one's incomplete. First time this game they've looked to him. So 2nd down coming up.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch, that yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
From the gun, here's Dart. Short pass brought in. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 11. And the Giants first down.
On 1st down, this is Scattergold. He hits the lane perfectly for an 8-yard pickup. It's 2nd down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Finds him on the slant. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. A dose of the hurry-up offense here.
Gain on the play. That's another Giants.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. He can run it. And this one's only going to pick up the cover before he heads out of bounds.
You know, once a play breaks down, you're just looking for a running lane, or you're looking for that 1st down marker. He found one of the two, but the defense and that effort swarming after him, well, it denies the 1st down.
Blitz coming. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Targets have far less room to work in this red zone, Brock, but down this close as a former quarterback, I'm just going to assume you got to feel like he should have been able to hold on through whatever.
Yeah, and every once in a while you get in that huddle and you remind him, now listen, guys, it's going to be contested. We know this. It's a physical game, all 100 yards up and into the red zone and end zone. But when you get down here, you've got to come up with contested catches, and he couldn't.
This one misses the tight end. So that brings up 4th and long.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
A 30-yard attempt.
The kick by Gano is good. And they'll mark their first appearance in our scoring summary today.
Well, I know once that drive stalls out, that's where it really pays to have that reliable kicker on the sideline ready to bail you out. And he knocks that one right through to give him the lead.
And this drive will start inside the 25.
On the set.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Let's go. Steady.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. His charge towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
2. 60 bicep.
This is Walker on 2nd. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary?
Ready, set.
That's it.
3rd down, they need 7.
Here we go. Set.
To the air on 3rd and long. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the 4th down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
At their own 36-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. Back to throw. Here's Dart. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's caught at the 25. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive jump. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside gets the job done.
And they're going to have 1st and goal when we begin our 2nd quarter. Only a solitary field goal so far as we're through 1 quarter. Just 3-0 is our score. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Second quarter about to get underway, and an opportunity to score here for the Giants. From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
To throw, here's Dart. Close count.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing, getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Here we go, third and less than a yard.
Here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Scattaboo. Trying to get this one outside, Brock, but he did not make it. They stopped him right at the line of scrimmage. He's short.
Well, that's just about textbook defense and how to shut down an RPO. The coverage was tight, the numbers were up, and then the bodies were there to stuff that run before it could get going.
Dart from the pistol. And got his man. Touchdown, New York. The Giants make it a 9-point advantage. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown.
Giants.
Gano adds the point after. And the Giants make it a 10-point ball game.
Giants 10. Seahawks 9.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Let's go now. Hawk 70, Hawk Cougar 19. Ready, ready.
On the gun, Milrow. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in. No luck connecting with Jackson Smith and Jigba. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Safe to say there's been an early disconnect between the planning phase and the execution phase for this offense. Might be time, Kate, really to get back to basics, to the calls that you just trust the most.
He was unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
That linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field. All I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
It's caught. Here's Arroyo. And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity, and man, did he make an impact play.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready.
Milrow with it on 1st. Completed over the middle. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line.
Well, we saw his guys pick up the blitz when he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Looking for his back, but it will not find him. That's incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Tag. Cougar 19. Let's go.
Milrow throwing on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that took some force right there. That took some serious defensive effort to force the incompletion. You're not going to see a lot of guys ever let go of a football when they got a 1st down right in their midst. But that force, that contact, separated man from ball.
And that's going to pin them as deep as it can go. They're going to be set up inside their own 5-yard line. First call here coming from the shotgun. Driving forward with Scatteroo. That's outside. He is a little bit there, about 3 yards. That's going to bring up second down.
That run right there, that kind of feels like you missed opportunity defensively. Got him backed up, and you played it well enough to contain the run, but you didn't play it well enough to damage the run.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. Third down coming up.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to take him down finally, but not before he puts his own goal line well in that rearview mirror. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains. Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
First down, Giants.
Ryan with Scatteroo. Like the turnaround these last 2 plays, huh? Nice gain on one, and now they get it behind the line.
I'm going to guess at some point, whether it's in the huddle or over there on the bench on the sidelines after this drive, QB is going to go apologize to that running back. He just ran him into one heck of a negative play.
Hits him on the out route. And they'll take him down after he advances this up to about the 43. 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion, it made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
So 2 minutes still to play in this first half, partner. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 1st and 10 from the 43. On the handoff, here's Scatteroo. And he drives that front backward on a gain of 4.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient, he was explosive, and a nice little gain on the ground.
In big trouble now, and the ball is out. And that should be Seahawks football.
You're using this play to try for a first down, but also set up whatever in your back pocket for third down. But you know what? Throw it all away. None of it matters now if you can't hang on to the doggone football. And the defense pounces on that one in a hurry.
Get it!
To the left, he's got a wheel. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They gain 11 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10.
Let's go! Hawk 70! Hawk 70! Ready, ready?
Shotgun now for Milrow. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Okay, ready?
First and
Pass
10
the
at the
60, pass
12-yard
the 60.
line.
Ready? 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Ready?
From the red zone on 1st. Brought in. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. The Giants using their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2.
Here we go, here we go. 70 Lions. Ready?
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And all that for a single yard. What an effort to get what he could there. Timeout called, and that's going to be the 2nd for New York. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Here we go. Goal line formation coming out on 3rd and inches.
Go!
Milrow's going to sneak it. He's going to be short of that goal line, Brock, but not of the marker. They've got a 1st and goal. The Giants are going to call their final timeout here. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half.
That's more than a must-get for a quarterback. I really put that in the always-get territory. Even if the defense knows what's coming, you got to be able to drive forward for at least a couple inches.
Let's go!
Walker. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks make it a one-score game before halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks cut it to a field goal game. Raleigh set up and it's away. Just a three-point game now. Returning it from the 4. And he's out a little short of the 30.
The Giants take over 1st and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's 1st and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it's stopped. Offensive line fast.
Brings up 2nd and 5 at the 33-yard
Darts looking to throw.
line.
Makes the grab in bounds left side. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. Ball's on the 48. Here we go. 1st down.
A gain of 19 yards. 1st down, New York.
Here start now. Holding by his back. Scatterboo. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook is wide.
It's a stadium known for its design, its noise, and a fan base so passionate. Brock, you know this firsthand. They've retired a jersey number for them. Welcome, everybody, to Lumen Field here in Seattle, Washington. Today, we see who's better in the NFC between the New York Giants and the Seattle Seahawks. Plenty of season left to go. 3 months of football ahead as we are underway here at Week 4. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game.
Ready, ready.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
Drive begins with a walker run. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
That's a catch. Jackson Smith-Njigba. And they bring him down after what he thought was a great game, but officials are saying he had some extra help. He got a flag down. I think this might be a hold, partner.
On the double.
Their work doubly is difficult now after that holding call. It's 2nd and 20. Milrow from the gun. And it looks great flying through the air, Brock, but problems on the business end as it falls to the ground. 3rd down coming up. That's going to be something to watch as this game goes on, Brock. We know they like to take their shots throughout.
Yeah, and we know this league today, Kate, loves to play that umbrella coverage, right? Try to keep everything in front of them.
Yep.
The only way you're going to get behind them is to take shots like that one.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. Ready.
3rd and long. Here's Milrow. Into a crowd, and a defender comes up with it. Picked off by Tyler Newman. And the Giants take over on his 5th interception of the season.
By the Giants. They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go.
Dart starting with a pass here. Escapes out to the left. Connection made with his running back. This is Cam Scalaboo. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play good for 17 on a 1st down.
17 yards. And the Giants 1st down.
On the ground, it's Scalaboo. And he gets a few on the punch forward.
Hey, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it's largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door, a bigger gap in the future.
From the gun, here's Dart. An all-around tough play for him. Took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
He brings it in. And they don't get much out of this pass. He's hauled down a little shy of that first. It's 4th down now.
A 4-yard gain.
They'll go. Here's Dart. Chased out to his right. He's not going to get there. They hold him out of the end zone, partner, but he's still going to keep this offense on the field. They've got a 1st and goal.
You know, before the snap, you know, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
Scalaboo has the New York touchdown. The Giants parlay the interception into points. Graham Gano to tack on the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Giants will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35.
Okay, ready.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass. Intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
They would sure love to connect on some of these intermediate throws, those chunk throws. Getting a completion like that, well, not only does it spark your offense, but it just sets you up for even more aggressive play calling.
Walker now from the gun. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open. A little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Out of gun. Here's Darnold. It's incomplete to Kenneth Walker. And there's a big hit right after that catch. So the play limited to maybe just a couple yards.
3-yard pickup.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
They'll go with Walker on the counter. And he's tackled with a first down yardage.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable 3rd down, but instead they move the chains. And that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. Going left side. Caught by Smith and Jigba. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it.
I feel so bad. I really do. And I don't mean this sarcastically, kid. I feel bad for these guys in coverage. I don't know how you defend some of these players today because they get that drag route, they get one step inside of you, well, there's very little you can do other than make the tackle.
Move the quick pass out line. And they have this down to the 11 before being marked down. That one goes for 17 yards and moves the chains.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. One's caught. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You know what I love to say? You never go broke taking a profit. And you often gain profits when you use your eyes as a quarterback. Those hitch routes, those underneath throws, oftentimes it's the eyes of the quarterback looking downfield and then taking that short completion.
And again, it's Darnold. Caught just shy of the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks trim the lead to 1. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Now it's Jason Myers on for the extra point. His kick is good, for the moment at least, as we've got a flag down on the field. I think they're going to get him for hitting the kicker. Well, you can't do that. Got to avoid hitting the kicker. And because of that, the kickoff will be coming from midfield. Now, after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position for the Giants as they head up 1st and 10. To throw, here's Dart. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to take this down to the opposing 44. They got 21 yards on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's complete to Darius Slayton. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
Giants, first down. A gain of
That's the end of one. Both teams with a little luck finding the end zone early. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Welcome back. We'll begin this second quarter with the Giants in possession. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. Quick one to the outside by Dobbs. And they stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10. Dart going to throw again. Screen here for Scottaboo. And he'll go down. Looks like they're marking him at the 11.
As any quarterback will tell you over the course of their career, it's not easy to deliver an accurate throw if you're about to get smacked.
2nd and 3 now. Slot receivers headed left. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. He's got it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2. That sets up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
They'll break the huddle and come up on 1st and goal.
19, Tiger, 19.
Scottaboo reaches the end zone. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a second quarter lead.
I just love seeing the approach of this entire offense, not settling for anything. Yeah, this running back, he's finding the end zone through the running lanes. Let's give a tip of the cap to the big boys up front because they are setting the tone. 2 drives, 2 rushing touchdowns.
That one splits the uprights. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7. The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And he just sends this out and over the end zone, so no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10.
Here we go, son.
Now Darnold off the play action. Made the throw as he was getting hit block, and it's incomplete. Not on the same page with his tight end. And now they face 2nd down.
Those windows over the middle, the congestion, just the mass of people. If you're not on time and on target, you're not going to find a completion, especially on that down and distance.
2nd and 10. Darnold buys time, rolling right. Called in by Arroyo on the right side. And that will not be enough for a 1st down.
We give a lot of credit to receivers, and rightfully so, Kate, for them going into coverage and making a catch. I don't think we give enough credit to tight ends. I know they're big, I know they're physical, but to go into double coverage, take that contact, come away with the catch, that's a big-time effort.
There he goes, right sideline. There it is, touchdown Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown.
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get on a handoff, handoff pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball, he gets the touch. He can do his damage big time.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks tie things up at 14. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 3. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
At their own 19-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. On the carry, this is Scottaboo. They're calling together a yard there. Michael McFadden able to make the play. Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's
Your start now.
At the 21-yard line.
Finds him over the middle. Room to work at the 35. Has room down the left sideline. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants just need 2 snaps to steal So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. In the hands of his running back, Walker. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
Great. I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Completed over the middle. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Big gainer here as he picks up 20. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down after a short gain.
You know, Kate, over the years, I have heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush your passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Sticking to the air here. Right side, Shaheed's got it. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks can tie it up in the second after coming into the lead. So sensational work by the skill man there, Brock. Anytime you can make your quarterback look that good, you know he appreciates it.
That's a quarterback's best friend, no question. But on the other side, gosh, defensively, you got to get that skill player down. Period. End of story. You can't give up that much yards after catch.
No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10.
Let's go now.
Now Dart. Pulled in by his back. Scatterboo. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Plenty of points already, partner, as we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. 1st and 10 from the 32. Scatterboo here on the ground. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. Even 10-yard gain on the play. And it's good for a New York first down.
Okay, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this goes across midfield and into Seahawks territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Darts out of the shotgun. Finds Scatterboo on the dump off. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. So 20 yards on that play. And the Giants are going to have the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
From the gun, here's Dart. Connects with Slayton. And he's tackled for a short gain.
Well, that's a modest little drag route. But if you ever just need a safe short gain on the throw, that's a go-to route to target.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Back to throw, here's Dart. In trouble now, and the ball is out. Oh, heads up play from the Giants there. They get to the loose ball and make the recovery. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock, but now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
They do. Got to bring a little bit of juice, but kind of like a boxer when they get a guy cut, they know. Man, if I get that first cut, I can make him bleed. And you get that ball out the first time, like you're...
Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. Timeout is called, just 4 seconds, and you would assume, Brock, 1 play remaining in this half. Here comes the final play of our first half. Throwing here just before halftime. Throwing this for the end zone. And that's incomplete in the end zone. Could have been 6 points. As that one falls, Brock, instead just a turnover on downs. First half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. As this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Giants take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
The New York offense ready to get going here. It's first and 10. Now it's Scannaboo. It is charged towards the line. It's right around 3 yards.
That's the kind of yardage that's not going to kill this drive on the first play. But it does put you a little bit behind schedule. Now second down becomes critical because nobody wants a 3 and out.
Finds the in route complete. And this one does not go far.
This is one of those kind of win-win situations. Both sides feel good. As an offense, I get a completion. I get a win. As a defense, I keep everything in front of me. I make the tackle for a short gain. I get a win, too. Sometimes you can get to win-win.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
The only move this offense is making is toward the line, Brock. They're going for it, 4th and 3. Looking to throw. It's on target to Johnson. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. Offense in a hurry up here.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Giants first down. A gain of 15.
On first and 10. Here's Starks. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8. Second down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Play action with Darts. On the left side finds Johnson. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first. We've set it down from the 37.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Finding Johnson once more. He has room past the 25. And the stop is made 3 yards from the end zone. It's going to be first and goal.
I think every quarterback around the world would agree, Kate. You love throwing a short pass to a tight end, and then give that guy a chance to show off his speed in the open field. He outruns defense to make it a much bigger gain.
Defense still reeling from that last play. Now they're defending first and goal from the 3. Scattaboo. Can't fight past that line. They stop him at the 3.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line. And the defense, well, they did the job on first down. More to come.
And the defense holds, Brock. They catch him at the 4. He only gets back to that line of scrimmage.
On the 6.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Let's go now. 70 Lions.
Quick one to the outside by Dot. And he will not get them to that marker. Heck, all he can do is get back to the line. 4th down.
A gain of a yard. It's now
They're passing on the field goal, Brock. They're going to try to break this tie with a touchdown.
10. Trap 60. Trap 60.
Back to throw it. And a completion not in the cards on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
Walker on 1st down. And he's out the clear. The 50. 30. Down the sideline into the red zone. All the way. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grab the lead on their first series of the half. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Oh, man, Brock, once that became a foot race, you could have gone ahead and just said goodbye because you were not stopping that play.
He gone. He's long gone. Not with a full field ahead of one of the longest runs of his career right in front of him. The way he broke that, the only fitting place was the end zone.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Return coming from the 6. And he gave it his best to get to the 25. Just a step or two short of it. He's out along the 24-yard line.
24-yard line.
New York to the line. 1st and 10. They'll go play action. Here's Dart. He locates Daniel Bellinger. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
Out of bounds at the 32-yard line. 8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
To throw. Here's Dart. Forced out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Has a man on target to Johnson. And a great play is brought to an end as this one reaches the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 32 yards. And the Giants first down. It's a gain of 32.
Dart gonna throw again. He finds Neighbors right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
4 yards. That's another Giants first down.
With the gun this time, here's Dart. Complete to Hyatt. And he'll go down here at the 16. Goes to the hurry up here.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard. At the 16-yard line.
That's completed to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Offense up to the line fast.
That's another Giants first down. 1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
On 1st down, here's Dart. Catch made. That play is brought to a halt, so they're going to say at the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 5-yard line.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Dart from the pistol. And he will take this across. Touchdown, New York. The Giants cut it to 1 late in the 3rd. Gano for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Giants tie us up 28-all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Chance here for one final play before the end of our quarter.
Here we go, son.
1st and 10, Darnold. Dumps it off to his running back. It's a small gain up to the 38. Drew Phillips making the tackle. After 3 quarters, we're still neck and neck. Neither side has been able to fully separate. It's been a thrilling game, an absolute barn burner that is shockingly still tied as we get set for the 4th. Out to Walker from the gun. Well, even a great game is going to have its lesser moments. He can't get anything out of that carry. Stop for no gain.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Throwing is Darnold on third down. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Hey, eventually, Kate, as a quarterback, you better be careful throwing check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
And he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield.
At their own 26-yard line.
Giants lining things up. 1st and 10. They give right side. It's Scatterberg. And they'll stop him after he picks up 4 to begin this drive.
You know, Kate, that might be a little bit of a disappointing run to him. He wanted more. They always do. That's exactly what they were after offensively to get this drive moving.
Darts out of the shotgun. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. It's 16 yards on that play. And it's good for a New York 1st down. Offense in the hurry up here.
At the 46-yard line.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Darts. The throw left side caught by Neighbors. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. It's a gain of 12 on that one. And the Giants are going to have the 1st down.
I know the Combine tries to test everything it possibly can physically, but I don't know how you test courage at the Combine because there's nobody defending you. Nobody wants to hit you. But that was the epitome of courage to make that income and make the catch.
And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
That's another Giants 1st down. Here we go. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he takes it in. Touchdown, New York. The Giants take a 4th quarter lead. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. Cano's point after is good. And the Giants break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 28.
The Giants ready to kick this one away, and off we go once more. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. On the move, headed right. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up 2nd down.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They give up the gut to Walker. He's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. It's a gain of 21 yards to pick up that 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. Dimo's got it. And the Giants are stopped on the return just shy of their own 35. Well, we all know, Brock, those slot guys start piling up receptions, and that makes them a priority target for the defense.
Yep.
They kept someone nearby, and they pick off that check down.
If a play breaks down in today's football, like back in my day, last century, you check down the running back. That's not the case anymore. These slot receivers, well, their biggest security blanket as running backs are, but the defenses, to your point, Kate, they figured it out too. And that defense, well, they didn't just figure it out in their head. They went out and executed with their bodies to take it away.
He's been a frequent target throughout this game, Brock. We've seen that coverage tighten up a little bit more on him every time the ball's thrown his way.
Well, it hasn't taken him off the board completely. He's still beating them for some catches, but that heightened focus defensively does lead to moments like that one where what would normally be a catch falls incomplete.
And finally had for a few. It's third down.
You make that call, just give yourself a fighting chance on third down, Pete. Take at least a little bite of the big deal between them and the first down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
Third down. Seahawks with 6 defensive backs out there. He's back to throw. He's going deep. Another drop. The last 2 plays both should have been intercepted, but neither could be brought in. However, Brock, they do at least force this fourth down.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you think your defense is giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback's steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Finds him over the middle. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it. They get 23 on that one. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going on first. Here's Darnold. This is brought in. Big gain for Smith and Jigba. A flag's down as he stops. Looks like this one's on the offense. Double the distance to go after that holding call. It's now first and 20. Out of the gun. Here's Darnold. Into the hands of his running back, Walker. He's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see him right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
So we're down to the 2-minute warning here from Seattle. Seahawks losing by 7. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go set.
Darnold. Completed over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Pick up 14 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Now an inside kick to Walker. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more. Remain noticed.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
Go set.
Setting up to pass. Finds a man right side. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line.
Brings up second and 4 at the 29-yard line.
Now Walker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Back to throw. Completed to his running back. And he nearly gets him another first down as they force him out just shy of the marker.
You know, these running backs today, they are so versatile. It doesn't matter if they're running it or, in this case, same principle applies on routes out of the backfield. You don't get somebody close to him, that throw is headed his way.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. In quite the time crunch here, Brock, but still 2 timeouts to burn. It's first down. Here he is to throw. Makes the catch. And it's not over yet. They score here in the final minutes, and now they can tie or even win this game right here. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
Coach did not hesitate there. He held up those 2 fingers right away. They're going to try for this win.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He'll look to throw it. They're in field goal range, but it's intercepted. It's a foot race. He's at midfield. He's at the 30. And that is 2 points the other way as he takes the pick the entire way back.
Seahawks 34.
Now Seattle going to call its second timeout. And they're still going to have 1 left at their disposal. So with hardly any game left, they have time for this kick and maybe a couple plays. And the Giants come up with that kick. They're going to hold on for the victory in this one. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. Here's a design run. So it's a win for the visiting Giants. And this was the type of response you always hope to see after a loss, Brock. Get right back out there and find a way to win the